record this, we'll have a good recording of just you.
Okay.
And that way you can see yourself, okay?
All right, guys, great. Oh, namaste, my friends. It's so good to be back together with you. Today we're gonna do a practice, yoga for adaptability. And I wanted to share with you, I'm gonna share with you an article that I read about psychological flexibility. That's the other type of flexibility, and that is something that yoga can help us to improve. We are just all adapting as best we can in this time, and we're gonna have to continue to adapt. So what we wanna do is work on it. We wanna work on it, and we can do that with our practice. So let me begin with this article, and this I found in Yogapedia. So sit up tall, let your shoulders relax. So first of all, what is psychological flexibility? In a 2010 research paper, Todd Kashdan shared these 4 principles of psychological flexibility. Number 1, how a person adapts to fluctuating situational demands. Number 2, how a person reconfigures mental resources. Number 3, how a person can shift perspectives. Number 4, how a person balances competing perspectives and values. This ability to adapt to a particular situation, to shift our perspective, and to choose the best course of action is the foundation of psychological flexibility. Similar to the principles of Charles Darwin, those with the most resilience and adaptability are often the ones that can grow the most, and this is where yoga can help. Letting go. Through yoga, we can learn the art of letting go, learning to live with the consequences and challenges that life can often throw at us. By embracing the unknown and understanding that we can't have the ups without the downs, managing or accepting change can be viewed from a different perspective. A perspective of understanding and acceptance that can make the concept of change much less daunting. The challenge of change. While we're designed to handle a certain amount of change, problems often occur when we're overloaded with more change than we can handle. Whether it's a shift in global politics, our personal life, challenges in our careers, or the coronavirus, when the various pressure of modern life are added together, it can create uncertainty. All too often, it can become too much to bear and too much to process. When faced with a change in our life, whatever it may be, the ability to use yoga to tune in to how our body is responding can give us valuable time to adjust. By focusing on the breath, we can increase the flow of oxygen, which in turn calms our nervous system and reduces our levels of stress almost immediately. Once settled, focused, and with a calm mind, we can respond in a more positive manner in the light of uncertainty. Training the mind with yoga. The beauty of yoga is that it can be used to train both the mind and the body to adapt to new circumstances and new challenges. As you go through your practice, the prefrontal cortex is working hard to maintain your concentration and stillness. As you hold a posture, your mind is countering any response to stress, helping to keep it under control. As you practice, you get better at doing this even outside of the yoga room. And we physically can start to rewire the brain, altering how we can react, think, and behave. And finally, rising above change with yoga. Through yoga, we can train the mind to be composed, rational, and open to different ideas or ways of thinking. Psychological flexibility is about looking at ideas in new ways or coming up with new solutions. And by using the yogic technique of mindfulness, we confront our thoughts, thereby gaining the ability to change automatic and ingrained responses to those thoughts instead. It inevitably becomes easier to take positive actions toward achieving our goals, even when we experience change in the modern world. All right, so let's shimmy a little bit from side to side and get a little bit more anchored into our seat, our foundation. shrug your shoulders up toward your ears and then bring the shoulders and ears apart. Align your spine in a straight line and perhaps close your eyes. Let's open the hands wide and bring the index fingers and thumbs together, the Gyan Mudra, and let your hands rest back on your thighs. So this Gyan Mudra, this energetic gesture, it is to help us to link the body, mind, and spirit together as one. The yoga, the linking together of those parts of ourself. Let's take a couple of cleansing breaths. Take a deep breath in with your mouth closed. Exhale, open the mouth and sigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's take one more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. All right, now sitting up tall, wet your lips, Ujjayi Pranayama. Bring your tongue to the palate, the space behind the teeth. And we'll breathe in and out of the nose. And notice the quality of your breath as you begin. Can you equalize it? Can you soften it? Can you integrate it? And then let's just pause, be still. I'm going to share a quote. It's by Fred Emery. Instead of constantly adapting to change, why not change to be adaptable? Instead of constantly adapting to change, why not change to be adaptable? So the practice today has some transitions in it, some kind of free-flowing transitions. And I did that, I sequenced it intentionally because it's like life. It's like life. We never know quite what's coming next, and we just kind of go with it. Do your best. Adapt the practice for your today, your body, your mind, your spirit, whatever it is you need. And we're practicing together, but you can edit, you can add, subtract. Please do that for yourself, gift yourself with that. And if you do have the playlist, you could turn the playlist on now. All right, so we're gonna start on our belly, on our mat. So lie on your belly and just feel your whole body, the front of your body getting grounded, connected, and you can cross your arms and let your head lift and then drop your forehead toward your crossed arms. Let's bring the tongue to the palate again and the space behind the teeth. And we're going to work with the Ujjayi breath. Get my notes. Feel the breath in the back of your body. This breath is very powerful. It's very grounding. It's very detoxifying, and it's helpful for the immune system. Let's take another breath there. Good. Now, from here, we're going to take a passive hip opener, a half prop. So shimmy over to the right side of your mat. We usually have blankets for this. If your knee is really tender, you can probably roll the side of your mat under. I want you to pull your left knee up towards your left armpit. Turn your inner ankle to the ground. We've done this one many times in class, this passive half prop. And then let your forehead or your head turn forward, and you can drop your forehead onto your hands. You could take a cheek, your right cheek to the ground maybe and just really rest yourself on the earth. So find a comfortable position in this restorative posture. We're just kind of getting more grounded, opening up the hip on the left side, noticing our breath and using our breath. Let's take another moment or two on this side. Good, now if your head's turned, let's bring the head back to forward. I'm gonna pull the left leg in. Now shimmy over to the left side of your mat. You're gonna do the same thing, the half frog. So pull your right knee up toward your right armpit. Your inner knee, your inner ankle is on the ground like the leg of a frog. Decide how it feels really grounded. Maybe your forehead comes down or you drop your cheek. Your arms could be in cactus arms or stretch out like you're holding the earth. So find a place that feels right there. Good, and then we're gonna let the head lift, return the head and bring this right knee in. Let's come onto our forearms and we'll come into Sphinx pose. So hands are nice and wide, ground, glue your hands down to the ground. Lengthen one leg at a time and press the 10 toes down on your mat. Let the crown of the head stretch to the ceiling, bring the tongue to the palate, the space behind the teeth. Ujjayi Pranayama. We'll take one more breath there. Now let's walk back, keep your forearms down. We're gonna come into tabletop with the forearms down. All right, and we're gonna take a dolphin cat-cow. So forearms are down. If it's available, span out your fingertips. Look forward, pull the navel in and then melt the heart, drop the belly. Cow pose. Exhale, press against the earth, round the back, tuck the chin. Cat pose. Let's move back and forth naturally with your breath. And then coming to neutral, we're gonna lift into a dolphin pose to stretch the hamstrings, the spine. So keep the arms down. If you feel like you wanna interlace your hands, do that. Curl your toes, lift your knees and stretch up and back. So you're pressing forward and down with your arms, stretching your heels toward the mat. Breathe here. Couple more moments. Lift your heels, bring your knees down. Let's walk our knees back. And slide your hands back by your ribs. We're gonna take a wide hand cobra pose. So step your hands wide outside your mat. Lift the right leg up, inner thigh to the ceiling, right toes come down, that lengthens the spine. Left leg lifts up, inner thigh to the ceiling, left foot comes down. With the 10 toes down, now lift the spine, lift the head. Lift up a little or a lot, cobra. And then we're gonna lower back down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Let's cross the arms, drop the head, bend the knees, and rock from side to side. Good, tops of the feet down. Now come up to your forearms and we're gonna add a quadricep stretch. Two versions, half frog, right forearm in front of you, left knee bending, left hand reaching in, grabbing the left big toe, hand to the top of the foot, seat the rotator cuff. See how my elbow's bending? Anything going on your shoulder there, instead, roll to your right side and grab your foot. So don't fool around with that. The rotator cuff, we have to be careful there if there's anything tight going on. Now the right hand can spin out if you want, and you can lift your right leg up, right arm up. Right hand extended and lift up. That's more back bend. Bring your elbow down. Let's release that side. Bend the knees and rock from side to side. Now we'll go the other way. So you decide, and each side is different than the other. One side isn't the same. So you will either take half rock, so you're gonna bend the left elbow, bend the right knee, reach in, grab the right big toe, hand to the top of the foot, seat the rotator cuff, open the arm if that's available, or take the quadricep stretch on your side, okay? Good, release that, let's come down. Drop the forehead, bend the knees, and rock from side to side. Good, let's press ourselves up. We're gonna press ourselves up. Keep with my notes. All right, so from here, we're gonna take tabletop. Fan out the fingertips wide, squeeze the inner arms together, pull the navel in. Now from here, we're gonna take a walk over to the left. Take a walk over to the left and sink your hips to the right. And breathe. Come back to center, bring the hands to the middle, and let's go the other way now. So we're gonna come over here to the side, walk over to the right, open the hands, sink the hips to the left. Come back to center, bring the hands back to the middle, and we're gonna walk the knees in toward our wrist and swing around, okay? All right, sit up tall. We're gonna come into Navasana, the bow pose, to get the core muscles fired up. Bring your hands to your hamstrings. Roll the hamstrings toward the armpits. Activate your core, lift the pelvic floor muscles, draw the navel in and up, zip up your tight pair of jeans, and pick up your feet. You can stay here, bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale, pull your knees towards your hands. Exhale, extend the legs. Inhale in, exhale, extend. Inhale in, exhale, extend, maybe reach and stretch, keep breathing. Hands on your thighs, feet on the ground. Shift up to stand, so you're gonna roll over your heels, and let's meet at the top of our mat. So we're gonna come up to the top of the mat and come to mountain pose. So take a moment, find your foundation. Feet are parallel, could be closer together, wider apart, but grounded, really grounded. Spread and lift your 10 toes. Press under the ball mounts of the big toes. Relax the toes to the earth. Shift some weight to the inner heels. Lift the arches of your feet. Your core is activated. Reach the arms up. Hinging from the hips, half forward fold, hands above or below the knees, flat back. If you can go deeper, touch the ground, or you could grab your elbows, or you could use your blocks. Let's stay for a few moments. Focus on your exhalation, the letting go energy. So longer exhalations. All right, now we're going to take a walk over to the left. If you're not touching the ground, grab your blocks. So you're going to take a walk over to the left and just kind of take a little asymmetrical stretch here. Your hands on block to the floor. Walk back in, hands to the center. And now we'll go the other way. Come back in. Let's bring the hands to the hips and come up to standing. Reach up, palms together, and exhale, hands to heart. Press into the feet, reach the arms up. Hinge from the hips, halfway down or all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Soft the knees, take the left foot straight back, runner stretch. And let's just take a moment to wake up the big muscles in the back of the body. Straight leg runner's lunge. Open your hands, step back, top of a push-up plank pose. Squeeze your inner upper arms together, engage your core and press to the heels of your feet. Now press your hips up and back into down dog and breathe. Press the hands forward and down, roll the inner thighs away from center, hug the outer hip muscles in, stretch your heels to the ground. On the inhale, pick up your heels, On the exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, bend knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Monkey stretch, fold forward, rise up, palms together, and exhale, hands to heart. So we're gonna go the other way now, top of your mat, press into the feet, reach up, hinge from the hips, forward fold, lengthen monkey, soften knees, touch the ground, and step straight back with the right foot, straight leg runner's lunge. Use your breath. Focus on your inhalations here. We want to bring in the prana, the life force. So longer, stronger inhalations. Good. Open your hands, step back plank. Press through the heels of the feet, engage to the core. Lift the hips to down dog. Breathe. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, bend the knees, step, hop, float to the front of your mat. Monkey stretch, exhale, fold, rise all the way, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. All right, from the top of our mat again, press into the feet, reach up, hinge from the hips, forward fold, lengthen monkey. Soften the knees, we're gonna step straight back with the left foot, straight leg runner's lunge. Let the shoulders draw down. Good. All right, now from here we're gonna lift. So step into the right foot and lift into standing splits. Now soften the right knee and step straight back. Inhale, lift, standing splits. Exhale, back to the lunge. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, drop your left foot. Walk your hands up to your right thigh and lift the arms up, high lunge. Hug the muscles, the outer hip muscles, hip stabilizers, muscles around your hips in. Engage your core, palms together, hands to the heart. We're gonna take the left elbow across to the right thigh. Unwind and lift the arms up. Touch the ground, step back, plank pose. Lift the hips to down dog. Step into the right foot, left foot lifts, pull the knee to center, step through, runner stretch. Inhale, lift and come into standing splits. Exhale, step back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step back. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, step back. Walk your hands up to the left thigh and reach the arms up, high lunge. Palms together, hands to the heart. Right elbow to the left thigh. Lift the arms up, touch the ground. Now let's pull the right foot in to meet the left and take a few extra breaths here. Rise up, palms together, and exhale, hands to heart. Good, we'll meet at the top of our mat. Press down into the feet, reach the arms up, grab the left wrist, lengthen, side bend to the right. Come back to center, separate the hands, grab the left wrist, side bend to the opposite side. Come back to center, palms together, hands to the heart. Just take a moment and check in with yourself. Find your inner space. Good. Now coming to the front of your mat, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stepping your left leg straight back. Step into the right foot, standing splits. Bring your left foot down, walk your hands to your right thigh. We're gonna reach the arms up, high lunge. Bring your palms together, hands to the heart. Left elbow to the right thigh, taking this twist. Bring your arms up. Spin your left foot flat, warrior two. Hug your heels to the midline. If there's any tension in your jaw and your face, can you relax it? Open up the right palm, reverse the warrior. Open the arms out to the side. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Stretch the left arm up and over the ear. Now the right hand, if you can touch the floor, you could take the hand to the floor, take the full pose, inside or outside edge of the right foot or on a block. Good, let's open back to warrior two. From here, we're gonna bring our hands to the ground and take a walk over here on a diagonal side angle lunge. Lift the head, bring the hands in. Now reframe your right foot and bring your left knee down. We're gonna straighten the right leg and come into half splits. You can roll this mat up under if you need that. Drag the right hip crease back. And breathe. Walk your hands to the outside edge of your right leg, IT band stretch. Come back around. Plant your right foot flat. Let's pick up our left knee. And we're gonna come into pyramid poses. So step your left foot in about a foot, go wider with your right foot, frame your right leg with your hands or your hands in your blocks. Okay, so we're straightening, using our feet, our arms. Pull the energy up from the floor into the core of your pelvis. Bow your forehead toward your shin. We're gonna bring the left hand to the ground, right thumb to your hip crease, and take a twist. Let's take the right hand behind our back, half line. Now looking forward, we're gonna come into revolved, half bound, half moon. So you might need a block, pivot the left foot to parallel, walk your left hand forward and lift your left leg. Unbind the right arm. Bring the right hand down, left foot down. Hands to the hips. Let's come up, palms together, and hands to the heart. From here, we're gonna take 2 rounds of sun salutation A, press into the feet, reach up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, monkey. Top of a push-up plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, your version, bend the knees or lower straight down. Come into your back bend. Lift your hips up and back into down dog. Lift your heels, step or float to the front of your mat. Monkey stretch. Fold forward, rise up, palms together, and exhale, hands to heart. Other side, whoops, we're gonna do another sun A, I forgot. Reach the arms up. Fold forward. Monkey stretch. Top of a push-up plank. Your version, Chaturanga Dandasana. Into down dog, let's breathe. Look to the front of the mat, lift the heels and step or hop in, monkey stretch. Fold forward, rise up. Palms together, and exhale, hands to heart. All right, so we'll meet at the front of the mat, reach the arms up. Fold forward. Lead the monkey. Saw the knees, step straight back with the right foot. Hug the outer hip muscles in. Step into the left foot, we're gonna come up and take a standing split. Bring the right foot down. Bring the right knee down. We're gonna take half splits. So pull the toes up. And if I make a mistake, you can decide if you're gonna follow through with what I was supposed to do or just come along with me. Let's walk the hands over to the outer edge of the left leg. IT band stretch. Come back around. Plant the left foot. We're gonna pick up the right knee, spin the right foot flat, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Open the arms out to the sides. Bring the left forearm to the left thigh, stretch and reach the right arm up and over the ear. Open to warrior two. Look at the floor, we're gonna touch the ground and walk on a diagonal. Lift the head, walk the hands in, turn both toes in, heels out. Let's change that. Come back to the edge of your mat. Step your back foot in to meet your front foot. I'm gonna change that because you're facing the other way. Palms together and exhale, hands to heart. All right, from here, we're gonna come to the top of our mat. Press down into the floor, reach up, exhale. Hinge from the hips forward, fold, lengthen monkey. Soft the knees and take the left leg straight back. All right, we're gonna bring the left knee down into a low lunge, and take your arms straight out in front of you. Plug the shoulders into their sockets. Inhale, open the right arm to the side, and exhale, bring the right arm back. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. One more time, inhale, open, exhale, close, engage, and then stretch the arms up. We'll take a back bend here, lift out of the waistband into your back bend. Neutralize your spine. Let's see, we're gonna take the right hand around to the left thigh. Stretch the left arm up and take another back bend. Neutralize the spine, lift the right arm up, bring your hands to your right thigh, curl the back toes, lift the knee. Reach the arms up, palms together, hands to the heart, we'll twist. Lift the arms up, touch the ground. Step into plank, you decide, add or subtract the vinyasa. You could press into down dog and just kind of check in. Look up and step or float to the top of the mat, monkey stretch. Fold forward, rise up, palms together, and exhale, the hands to heart center. All right, so let's go the other way. Meeting at the front of the mat, just catch your breath. Lift the arms up, exhale, fold toward the floor, lengthen monkey. Soft knees, step the right foot straight back and bring your knee down. Cushion the knee if you need, and let's lift the arms up. Take the arms out in front of you, plug the shoulders into the sockets. Inhale, open, left arm, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. One more time, inhale, open, exhale, close. Lift the arms up, engage, and take the back bend. Neutralize the spine, take the left hand to the right thigh, reach the right arm up, and let's take this back bend here. Good, come back to center. Let me think for a second. Oh, I think we're just gonna bring the hands to the ground, lift the knee up, and step into plank pose. Add or subtract the vinyasa. And lift up and back into down dog. Let's stay in rest and breathe here. Now we're gonna let the heels lift and touch the knees to the ground. So we're gonna touch the knees to the ground. And bring your forearms down. Let's keep the forearms like this and then bring your big toes together and widen your knees, and we'll just rest back in child pose for a couple moments. Good. Now let's bring the body to tabletop. And we're going to take the hands, claw the fingertips into the ground, lift the hips up and back into down dog, and swing the right leg up. Take the right foot, turn it on a slight angle, bend the knee, hip flex or down dog. Straighten the right leg, pull the knee to nose, core plank. Swing the right leg up, three-legged dog. Pull the knee in, core plank. Sweep the right leg up, three-legged dog. Take the right foot, turn it on a slight angle, bend the knee. We're going to take a wild thing if that's in your practice. Otherwise, stay here, step back with the right foot, and let's come up and over. Come back around, down dog. Swing the right leg up, pull the knee in, and step through with the right foot. We'll come into fallen triangle here. If you feel like you need more, pick up your right leg. Bring the right foot down, left hand down. Sweep the right leg up, step through with the right foot, and we'll either take a lizard lunge, right foot turning on a slight angle, knee coming down, or forward folding pigeon, right foot to the left side of your mat. So take a moment and get settled. You can also do a pigeon on your back, right? It's all good. Great length on the inhale, on the exhale, we can fold. Here you're focusing on letting go. Breathe deep. Now let's press into the hands and lengthen. Now we're gonna come into down dog from here. Remember, you could do this on table if this is too much on your wrist. So curl the back toes, lift the knee, down dog. Let's take a few moments and check in. Swing the left leg up, three-legged dog. Take the left foot, turn it on a slight angle, bend the knee, hip flex your down dog. Straighten the left leg, pull the knee in, core plank. Sweep the leg up. We're gonna inhale, draw in. Exhale, extend up. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, extend up. Take the left foot, turn it, bend the knee. Stay here, flip your dog. So we can flip around. Come back around, down dog. Lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Pull the knee to center. Take the left foot to the right. Left hand's gonna come over and we'll come into fallen triangle. We pick up the left foot. Bring the left foot down, right hand down. Left leg up. Step through. Catch your breath. Now you can take the left foot on a slight angle and take a lizard lunge. Now open the hips or bring the left foot to the right side of your mat. Forward folding pigeon. So if there's a lot of space underneath your left glute, put a block here, right? Or you can roll your blanket or a towel underneath it. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. And breathe. Good, now let's press into the feet, the hands rather. Now we're gonna meet in down dog, but we're going to child. So come to child or down dog from here. And let's rest. Lift your head and walk toward the back of your mat. We're gonna come into Malasana, the squat. You can roll your mat over a few times if your heels don't ground, or step your feet wider. So let's come into Malasana, bring the toes out and the heels in. Press your palms together. Let's look at our hands and take the index fingers and thumbs together, the Gyan Mudra. Align your spine. Stay here for a couple of moments. Let the hands come together. Touch the ground and heel toe your feet together. Let's bring the hands to the hips and rise up, palms touching. And exhale, hands to heart. If you have some water, maybe grab a sip of water. I forgot to get some for myself. But from here, we're going to come into a combination of standing balances. I'll give you a little preview. We're going to take a shin pillar. That's where we grab the back foot with both hands open. Then we're going to come into a standing baby cradle. There's lots of ideas here. And then we're going to come into a tree pose, okay? So, shake everything off. We need to really use our core muscles here. So, ribs down, navel in, pelvic floor lifts. Hands on the hips, elbows drawing together. Shift the weight into your whole left foot and pick up your right foot. Now hold the right ankle with your right hand and keep your kneecap closed. Now here, reach with your left hand behind and you're going to grab the right big toe. Now really open up your chest, your heart here. Shin pillar. All right, we're going to let go of our toe. Now come through. You can take a standing pigeon here unless you want to play with standing baby cradle. You can hold the right foot with the left hand. You can stack your arms underneath your calf, or maybe some of you can take your left foot into your elbow crease and take the standing cradle. All right, now we're going to release this into tree pose, high or low, and lift up. Bring your hands to your heart, pull your knee in, and let's step down and shake everything off. Alrighty, now we're gonna go the other way, of course. Ribs down, navel in, pelvic floor lifts, like you're zippering up a tight pair of jeans. Hips are hugging in, feet are grounded, elbows draw back. Weight in your right foot rather, reach down and grab your ankle, top of the foot. Just find your center here. Now your right hand can reach behind you and you can hold on to the left big toe with your right hand. Now open up your chest. And then release it. Come through standing, seated pigeon, or you could play with this cradle. And let's tap our left foot down and reach the arms up. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. Hands to your heart, pull your left knee in. And we're just gonna shake that all off. All right, so meet me at the front of your mat, mountain pose. Remember, add or subtract, take what you need. That's being adaptable. Press into the feet, reach the arms up. Grab the left wrist, lengthen side bend to the right. Come back to center, stretch up, grab the right wrist, lengthen to the left. Come back to center, separate the hands, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Soften the knees, we're gonna take the left leg straight back. Widen the right foot and spin your left foot flat. Warrior one. Bring your palms together, hands to the heart, left elbow to the right thigh. Lift the arms up. Pull the arms behind the back, bend the elbows, stretch the knuckles to the floor, humble warrior. Hold here, breathe and let go. Rise back up and lift the arms up. Walk the right foot to the left. Open the arms, bend the knee, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Look toward the center and straighten your right leg. So reverse triangle, lateral stretch to the right. Let's open the arms wide into triangle pose. Rise up and bend your right knee, windmill down around the right foot. We're gonna step into revolved half moon here. So step into your right foot, lift your left leg, left hand on the ground or a block, right arm reaching up. Bring the right hand down. Now we're gonna step back with the left foot, spin the left foot flat, windmill into warrior two. Bring your left hand to your hip, half moon pose, right hand to the ground or a block. Let's step into the right foot and lift the left leg up. Strong standing leg, extend through the left arm. Bring the left hand to your hip. We're gonna soften the right knee, step down, and come back up into warrior two. Now straighten your right leg, bring your right foot in, let's heel toe the feet together. All right, good. Now, before we do the other side, I'm pretty sure I forgot the pyramid twist on the other side. So I'm gonna go there now. I hope I'm not messing this up, but I think I forgot it. So let's come up to the front. If you're not, you're just getting a little more extra hamstring and twisting going on. So step back with your right foot about 3 feet. We're gonna bow in toward our left shin and fold. And breathe. This is super important. I don't want you to go into that other sequence without it. Now, keep your left hand on the ground or block, left thumb to your hip crease. Take a turn and extend and reach. Bring the left hand behind your hip. Now look forward, walk your right hand forward and lift the right leg up. Revolved, half bound, half moon, and then the left arm can lift up. Good, let's bring the left hand down, the right foot down, and come up to standing. All right, now we're ready. All right, top of the mat. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Soften knees, take the right leg straight back, runner stretch. Widen the left foot, spin the right foot flat, and rise up into Virabhadrasana 1. Find your foundation. Palms together, hands to the heart. Take your right elbow across to your left thigh. Breathe. Equal inhalations and exhalations on twist. Now let's lift our arms back up. Pull the arms behind us. Bend the elbows, stretch the knuckles to the back heel. Bow. Rise back up and reach the arms up. Now left foot over an inch or two to the right. Pivot and turn. Warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Open the arms out to the sides. Let's come back. Reverse the warrior. Now straighten your left leg. Open to the side and come into triangle pose. Breathe. Rise up and bend the left knee. Windmill around the left foot. We're coming into revolved half moon off the right heel. Step in and sweep the right leg up. Stretch to the heel of your right heel. Let's bring the right hand to the ground. Left thumb to our hip. Now take this Parita Ardha Chandrasana, twisted half moon. Left hand to the ground. From here, we're going to step the right foot back down, spin the right foot flat, warrior two. Right hand to your hip. Use a block if you need it. Half moon pose. So you're going to step in and lift up with your right leg, reach and stretch. Such a beautiful, energetic place to be. Bring your right hand to the hip. Let's step down. Straighten your left leg, turn your toes in, heel toe your feet together, and shake everything off. All right, now you're gonna face me. So let's step the left foot straight back, and we'll come into wide-legged stretch here. Hands on your hips, elbows drawing together, pelvic floor lifted, hinge halfway down. All right, now let your hands touch the ground. All right, and then let's fold. We can maybe bring the forearms down and rest and breathe. Lift your head. Now we're going to take the left foot, turn it on a slight angle and walk in this lunging side angle stretch and breathe. Maybe you can let your forearms come toward the mat, perhaps. Straighten the arms. Let's keep the left hand turning toward your left foot and reach the right arm up. Now stretch the right arm up and over your ear. Right hand comes down, come to the center. Fold for a couple of breaths. So the forward folds are very introspective, very calming to the nervous system. Focus on your exhalations. Press into the ground. Now take the right foot, turn it on a slight angle. And then let's walk over here to the right. And just breathe. Let the forearms come down. If you can, that's tricky. It may or may not happen. Now take the right hand toward your right foot. You can even rest your arm against your inner leg and stretch the left arm up and reach up and over your ear. Let's bring the left hand down, roll off your left heel. You decide, one last vinyasa, take it out or add it in. Whatever you do it joyfully, right? And that's me here in down dog. Looking up toward your hands, lift your heels, see if you can jump into Malasana for fun. And we'll bring the palms together here. Just breathe and hold for a couple moments. Now I'm going to add some binds here if this is in your practice. You can also just make this a stretch, or you can use a block, right? So here you can take your right hand over to the right on a block of the floor and stretch your left arm up, take a half bind. If you can bind, pick up your right heel. Wrap your right arm around your right knee and intertwine your fingertips behind you. The breath should still be easeful though. So if you're having a stressed out breath, maybe that's too much, yeah? Good, let's release that. Let's bring our feet together for a moment and just kind of chill, forward fold, We can maybe add a little flourish, hands, palms up or palms down underneath your feet. Release your hands. Let's take our feet, toes out, heels in. Malasana. Left hand over to the left. You can lift the right arm up in half bind. This bind isn't really quite available for me on this side, so I'm just going to stay right here. I'm working on it, but it's not quite there. Releasing, let's release that. Touch the ground and heel toe your feet together. Just fold for a couple moments here. You can bring your chest and your thighs closer together if that's available. Then breathe. Now let's walk toward the back of your middle of your mat. And many of you have been working on Bakasana. If there's a different arm balance you want to throw in here, go right ahead. But you're prepared for crow pose, Bakasana. So I like to give myself a runway. Lift the heels, widen the knees, lift the navel center in and up. Hands out in front of you. So you want to lift up, open, and you keep your core super activated. Look forward. And then play with picking up your feet. When you're ready, let's come down. Now, if you're using my playlist, Hanuman, go toward the end of the playlist now. I think it was probably like all through the night you would start there. So you're starting to have mellower music, right? So here we're gonna go to heron pose. Extend your left leg, and you're gonna pull the heel in and hold your foot. If you need a strap for this, grab your strap. Okay? Now, holding the strap and the foot or the foot. Inhale, pull the knee to your heart, exhale, extend. Inhale in, exhale, extend. One more time, inhale in, and exhale, extend. Bend your right knee, we're gonna come back into that baby cradle. You can hold the left foot with your right hand, or step your right foot to your elbow crease, or stack your hands underneath your right calf muscle. You can rock a little side to side. Now, let's step the right foot over the left. And we're gonna take a twist, right hand behind us, left arm up, left elbow to the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head and fill the belly up. Exhale, pull the navel in and turn. Inhale, through the crown, lift up and stretch through the crown of the head. Exhale, draw the navel and turn. And one more time, inhale, fill up. Exhale, navel draws in and we'll turn. Unwind back to center. Let's stretch the legs out. Flex and point your feet a few times. All right, keep your right leg extended. Bend the left knee. Use the strap if you need it, and engage your core. Pick up your left foot. We're gonna inhale, pull the knee in. Exhale, extend it out. Inhale in, exhale it out. One more time. Inhale in, exhale it out. We'll take that cradle. You can bend your knee, right? So you can bend your knee like this, or you can step your foot into your elbow crease and go like this. You can stack your hands underneath your calf muscle. I love this posture. Your face. Now let's step the left foot over the right. Sit up tall. That's super important. That's what we've been working on, to align ourselves physically so we're aligned energetically. Take the right arm up, right elbow to the left thigh. Sit with your left hand behind you. Inhale, fill the belly up with breath. Exhale, pull the navel in and turn. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, pull the navel in, turn. And one more time. Inhale, super big breath. Exhale, pull the navel in and turn. Now unwind back to the center, stretch your legs out, flex and point your feet a few times. All right, bend your knees, hold your hamstrings towards your armpits. Pick up your feet, hands to your heart. Inhale, and then exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, extend, and reach your fingertips towards your toes. Nice straight spine. Breathe. Hands to your heart, bring your feet down. Now we're gonna take an inverted half table. I really think this is important when we vinyasa, because it's the counter pose to plank. Use blocks if your flexion in your wrist isn't available. Hands behind you or blocks behind you about 6 inches. Separate your feet. Wrap your hands onto the floor, fingertips towards your heels or on the blocks. Now lift up. Stretch, open. Stretch to your knees. Look up. If you want, close your eyes and breathe. Look toward your knees and we're gonna sit down. Now extend both legs out. We'll take one more pose, a seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Use your strap. If anything's going on in your hamstrings in your back, use your strap and you're gonna sit up tall. This is awesome. If you're with me, reach and stretch the arms up. Keep the navel drawing in and up. Hinge from your hips. Take a long reach. You can hold your feet. You can cross your ankle, your wrist rather. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Let's inhale, lengthen, lift up, and then bend the knees, and we're gonna move into Shavasana. So take your time, set yourself up. I'm gonna probably go over a couple minutes. Find your way into Shavasana. Feel yourself getting grounded. Let's put our hands on our heart. Just let your hands stack on your heart for a moment. So to be adaptable, we need to have courage. We need to let go of fear. And we have to step into the unknown. This is the heart, the heart. We can release the hands and then stretch your legs out. And we'll rest here, Shavasana, peaceful pose. So very slowly begin to reconnect to yourself. You could let your index finger and thumb touch together, link once again the body, mind, and spirit together as one, the yoking together, the yoga. We'll begin to transition, either wiggle your fingers and toes, or you could rotate your ankles and wrists. Let's bend our knees and hug the knees in toward the heart. Apanasana, Nida heart pose. Just rock for a couple moments from side to side. And then let's make our way up to Sukhasana, sweet seat. We'll come back together. I'm gonna have everybody bring their palms together, if you'd like, at right in front of the heart chakra, right above the sternum. Anjali Mudra, Mudra of gratitude. I'll share another quote here. This is by Sherilyn Kenyon. Strength through adversity. The strongest steel is forged by the fires of hell. It is pounded and struck repeatedly before it's plunged back into the molten fire. The fire gives it power and flexibility. The blows give it strength. Those two things make the metal pliable and able to withstand every battle it is called upon to fight. I'm so glad we were here together to practice. I'm so glad you're making time for your practice. We all need psychological flexibility right now, so our practice, all of its many gifts. From there, let's bring the fingertips to the forehead. We'll bow to one another to say namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Thank you, Megan.
You are so welcome.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
So good
Thank
to
you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Megan.
Megan. It was